in front of millions of people watching.
I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to make it a quick night. I know my ability. I'm just going to prove it to the world. What has Jake ever competed at successfully in his life? I think the answer is nothing. And so when he gets in a competitive bout, he is going to panic and shut down, and it's going to be very embarrassing for him. Half the people are tuning in because they love me, but half the people are tuning in because they want to see me get knocked out. They want to see me get embarrassed. That's what makes me great. That's why I work so hard. That's why I'm so dedicated. That's why I do everything right. That's why I hired the best team to be here. It's no gimmick. I'm going to knock him the fuck out because I know I put the work in. And I think then people will realize, like, damn, this kid's serious. Maybe he's not as far off as we all thought.
What's up, champ?
So there is the look at Jake Paul and Ben Askren, and now we welcome the Olympian, the two-time national champion in wrestling. He was an MMA champion as well. Here comes Funky Ben Askren.
He coming out to the funk for your motherfucking ass. He coming out to that George Clinton Parliament on your motherfucking ass. Get him, behind this. Yeah. Oh, shit. Hey, we want the funk. Hey, gotta have that funk. We want the funk. Hey, gotta have that funk. We want the funk. Hey, gotta have that funk. We want the funk. Hey, well, guess what?
We want Jake Paul, and he comes up next.
Oh, God. This should be a nice...
He has very tiny hands for a boxer.
I know them some little ass gloves, right?
Some Jake Paul, he got some tiny little fucking little hands right there.
Yeah.
We're about to dial it up to 100 up in here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Pete.
Man.
I like how you dial it up.
Hey, we got to dial it up. It's a main event.
Fucking get it going.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get this party started.
That's what's up. Hey, yeah. Fucking just motherfuckers just walking around.
A whole lot of people going
What a psycho.
We got Mario.
We want the funk.
I really, Mario, I need to know your skincare regimen.
It's amazing.
Dude, no, it's not even
baby
fair.
lotion. That's baby lotion.
Dude, that's some Illuminati shit right there.
Now we get ready for the problem child. Here is Jake Paul.
All right. Up. And we're all about to get dumber.
Is that a motherfucking robot?
That is a robot, gentlemen.
Hold on.
Very big robot. Small everything else.
That is not a motherfucking robot.
He said that NFL teams have mascots, so why shouldn't boxers?
Oh my God. This motherfucker Jake Paul off the chain, cuz.
This motherfucker's
a whole nother level of the game. Go ahead, Jake.
I wish I was this dumb and so I could be that happy.
Go ahead, Jake.
With that confidence.
This motherfucker's a whole other level, Pete. Look at him.
I can't even hate. It's just like ridiculous. They got fucking a buffer, dude. A buffer's about to go into the ring and announce the fight.
Listen, this is Triller Fight Club.
The buffer.
Dude.
Jake Paul, undefeated, looking to go 3-0.
It's ridiculous.
Well, I think the staggering part is that the robot has the same hairdo.
How many trucks does it take to bring in a large robot into the ring?
Nuance. Damn, that's like a transformer, like the newest transformer. I don't know if he's a Decepticon or a motherfucking Autobahn. He's something.
Hey man, that is a struggling actor. That is a struggling out-of-work actor that is clearly taking any opportunity that he could get.
Who
Shouts
was
out to
working
the
as a
robot.
waiter just before that.
Yes, nothing wrong with waiters, but enough of the waiting. Let's take a look at our tail of the tape. Al, take us behind the numbers of our main event.
I'm gonna go to the tail of the tape whether you like it or not. Ben Askren, who came in at 191 pounds. Now that's 20 pounds more than the last time he weighed when he had an MMA fight. Will that weight make any difference to him? We're gonna find out. He's facing a height and reach disadvantage. He needs to get on the inside.
All right, let's take a look at our tail of the bet. Jake Paul, a.k.a. the problem child. Still the fight, of course. We are looking forward to that. And we all know Jake comes with his own set of characters. Problem about one of them at this event here today. Now we set it up to our ring announcer, the legend himself, the greatest ring announcer of all time. Here is Michael Buffer.
Cruiserweight division.
Dude, Mike, he don't even look real.
And now we send it to the greatest ring announcer of all time, the one and only.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let me welcome you to the fabulous Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in ATL, Atlanta, Georgia, USA, where tonight, Triller Fight Club is proud to present the main event of the evening. 8 rounds of boxing in the cruiserweight division. And this is sanctioned by the Georgia State Athletic Commission and sponsored by DraftKings. Commission Executive Director Matt Woodruff. At ringside, the 3 judges scoring: Ed Canner, Nola Oliver, and Richard Sells. And inside the ring, in charge of the action at the bell, your referee, Brian Stutz. And now, the officials are in place and they are ready. The fighters are in the ring and they are ready. So from Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta, Georgia, to the millions watching around the world, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black and white and weighing in officially at 191 pounds. He's a 2-time Big Ten champion in wrestling, 2-time NCAA champion in wrestling, a 2008 Wrestling U.S. Olympian, and as a world-famous mixed martial artist has a record of 19 victories with only 2 defeats. From Heartland, Wisconsin, USA, Funky Ben Askren. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing yellow and black and officially weighing in at 191.5 pounds. His professional record, 2 fights, 2 victories, 2 wins by knockout from the Buckeye State of Ohio, but now living, training, and fighting out of Miami, Florida, USA, the undefeated digital superstar, Jake, the Problem Child Paul.
Had your instructions, obey my commands at all times, protect yourselves at all times. These are good, these are a little high, but they're all right. Let's have a clean one. Touch it up, let's go.
Jake Paul looking to remain undefeated. Funky Ben Askren making his pro boxing debut. Ray Forrest, Snoop Dogg, Mario Lopez, Al Bernstein, Pete Davidson, Crime Faces. Gentlemen, buckle your seatbelts. Here we go.
About to come! Oh,
It's
it
about
comes
to
so
go down. Waste no time and get to it and do it.
Here we go.
Ain't got time to fill out nothing. You ain't filling out no applications. Ain't nobody hired, so we ain't filling out no applications today.
Ben
This is
got
not a
that.
fill out.
Ben got that Vince Vaughn body.
He got the body. Oh, with a nice overhead right.
A nice overhead right.
Ben Askren's built like a bag of milk, but he's got that country strength.
Well, Freddie Roach did say that Ben Askren does have deceptive power. The Hall of Fame trainer himself, he did say that Ben Askren, if he fights the right fight, can defeat Jake Paul.
Freddie Roach was complimentary of his work ethic and the fact that he did everything he asked. And you know what? Already, Ben Askren's on the inside.
He's trying to wrestle already. Yeah, he's trying to get inside.
That's what he needs to do to be victorious. He needs to fight him like a wrestler, get inside, muscle him out, tire him down,
And control the fight.
and control the fight.
I hope they start kissing. You think they'll start kissing? That's what I'm here for. Oh, okay.
What Jake Paul did predict before 2 rounds are done, he's going to put away Ben Askren.
He ain't been out there fighting like a 1940s fighter with that old ass style.
Yeah.
He going to change that style up. That's that,
Okay. Come on,
old
Ben.
ass.
Jake Paul being a lot more disciplined than I thought.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
style
Jake.
that fighters used to use in the 1930s. He going to change that shit up.
Oh, there's a left hook on the top of the head by Paul.
Hey, shit.
Shot to the
Body
body.
shot to them ribs. Bang, right to the motherfucking
Dude,
head.
he's a fucking bad boy, dude.
He is. Jake, get down. I tried
Jake's
to tell
a
you.
bad
You
boy.
think I'm going to put $2 million on a motherfucking goofball? What the fuck? Shit.
Jake Paul sparred with former world champion John Pascal and
Get my
also
money,
cruiserweight
Jake. Get my
contender.
motherfucking money, Jake. Get my motherfucking money, Jake. Get my motherfucking money, Jake. Get my motherfucking money, Jake. Get me my motherfucking money, Jake. Finish him.
Yo, this dude
Finish him. Finish him.
real.
Finish him.
What a
Finish him.
And this one is over. Jake Paul has finished up to
Give me my money, Jake. Give me my money. Give me my $2 million. $2 million motherfucking dollars, nigga. $2 million, cuz on the set. On the set.
Yo, this
$2 million.
is lit,
$2
dude.
million, cuz.
in under a minute. Jake Paul has
Never
won
changed
Ben
hands.
Askren.
It's over.
Sean Wheelock.
Was that
Ben Askren said to referee Brian Stutz, "What? I'm ready." Brian Stutz said, "You were stumbling, son." You saw that Ben Askren took the mandatory 8 count. That's then in the hands of referee Brian Stutz. He felt that Ben Askren was not able to continue. Askren pleaded his case, but to no avail, and that's the game set match. Jake
He
Paul.
was singing one of them bedtime stories like "Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop." Jake hit his motherfucking ass, $2 million on top.
Marty, a
And
quick
when I
stoppage,
see
yes or no?
Dana White
It could be
give me
debated
my
that was a quick
cash,
stoppage.
the
I think he
Jake
should have been
Paul
given the
just
benefit of the
whooped his
doubt, to be honest
motherfucking
with you.
ass.
Jake Paul didn't look like caught him with a hard right,
Wait,
but I want to see him continue and give him a
Dude, I
chance.
was side
All right,
myself,
so
dude.
you've been hell. Mario Lopez says he thinks it was a quick stoppage. What do you think?
I personally think he could have let it go a little bit longer.
A little bit.
Given him a chance.
A little bit.
But that's
A little bit longer.
judgment call.
Pete Davidson, was it a quick stoppage or no?
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I think it was a little quick, but like I don't think we can deny that Jake
I
Paul
need my two tickets. I need my two tickets.
Probably would have still gotten him out.
I'm getting two.
Yo, Crime Faces, was it a quick stoppage?
Nah, he stopped that shit too quick, but you know what? He let him read him a bedtime story. He went to sleep already.
So Snoop,
Why?
is Jake Paul the real
He been
deal?
talking all that shit
Hey,
for
man,
like
bro.
4 months.
Is he for real then?
Bro,
with the
I'm trying to
performance
tell
like
you,
that?
crazy Jake Paul, get down, man.
Yo, Jake Paul don't fuck
He get
around,
down.
dude.
Snoop, he showed some discipline
Fuck.
tonight. That
He
was a
really
beautiful
did.
right
Hey, Jake
hand.
Paul is a great boxer.
So Jake Paul improves to 3-0 with 3 knockouts.
Come on,
A
Jake.
starching
Come on,
of
Jake.
Ben Askren.
Come on, Jake. Bring your
Alan
ass on up
Bernstein,
here. Come
take
on,
us through
Jake.
this, how the
Come
fight
on,
finished
Jake.
up.
Come on home, Jake. We finna break bread or fake dead. 2 tickets on the house. Oh, boy.
A jab and a straight right hand, and you have to say that, you know, Ben Askren has been hit by some MMA folks and not gone down. That was a beautiful right hand.
That was
by
a
Jake
hell of
Paul.
a knockout, Al.
Clearly never been hit by a YouTuber before.
No, oh, wow.
Mike Ehrlich.
That's the difference.
Subscribe, man.
Jab, and you got to give Jake Paul credit for setting that up with the jab and throwing the right hand over the top.
He went to night.
Al, that was basic boxing fundamentals, and
it was.
Jake Paul looked terrific with that.
Yeah, he did do a very good job with that. Excellent. And real power.
So now the question is, Snoop, who is next for Jake Paul?
The homie with the pink shorts on.
We're talking about what, Joe Fournier?
Yeah.
Joe Fournier?
The
Yeah.
billionaire. That's the billionaire.
So that's the fight,
That's
the billionaire.
Yeah, get the money. Get more
All right.
money. You made $1 million, now go get $1 billion.
Okay, so Joe Fournier beat Ray Khan earlier tonight.
That'd be a good
But
fight.
man, what a shot there by Jake Paul as he fights in the memory of his bodyguard who passed away, Shadow.
He did that. He said Shadow told him it was going to happen in the first round, too, and it did. Got him out of there.
Sean Wheelock, can you add some
It's on you,
context
Shiny
as to what
Sean. It's on
happened?
you, Shiny Sean.
So Ben Askren took the mandatory 8 count.
Nightmares come
Jake Paul was then too keen to come forward, so Askren actually got about 6 more seconds. After all of that assessment, call it 14 seconds, referee Brian Stutz again talking to Ben Askren. Askren argued. He said, "I'm ready." But again, Brian Stutz felt that that was too big of a blow on that right hand to Ben Askren. It was not safe for him to continue. That's solely the discretion of the referee.
Well, I'm sure the internet just exploded because the problem child is now 3-0 with 3 knockouts. To get the official particulars, we send it to our ring announcer. Here is the legend, Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Brian Stutz calls a halt to the fight following the knockdown as Askren is unable to continue. The official time, 1 minute, 59 seconds of the very first round. His record now still undefeated. 3 fights, 3 victories, 3 wins by knockout. He is the problem child,
Fuck that white boy, man. What the
Jake Paul remains undefeated.
Y'all gonna learn to stop fucking with Jake, man. Jake a bad boy in that ring, man. A lot of people do a lot of talk, but on some real shit, he really is skilled. He's really skilled in that boxing ring,
And
man.
here is
He's
Ben
very
Askren
skilled.
walking off after that knockout loss in under a minute. And there's the D'Amelio sisters presenting him with the title.
Yeah, there you go. Got the little one in his arms. I love it when they put the babies in there.
That's mini Jake Paul right there.
So Jake Paul finishes off Ben Askren in under a minute for his most signature victory. On behalf, or now, we will send it up to our broadcast colleague standing by with the victorious Jake Paul. Here is Mario Lopez.
That was a hell of a knockout. Put his ass to bed.
And Jake Paul still there with his brother Logan Paul.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think Jake Paul is making a name for himself, especially with performances like
do what he
this.
said he was gonna do. He better
And
do
now
what he said he
Jake
was
Paul's
gonna
coming to the
do.
booth.
Go around.
He's coming to the booth. He literally just climbed up to the booth. Here's Jake Paul with Snoop. They embrace. Look at this.
For Shadow, dog.
The
You
love
did
is
that.
real.
You fucking did that.
What I tell you?
You fucking did that. You a bad motherfucker. You stay on your shit.
Put him in there. I'm gonna knock him down.
You laid him to bed. I didn't even get a chance to get my motherfucking children's story book out. I couldn't even tell the children's story of the night. This the motherfucker right here. This the shit. That's the Indigo Snoop Dogg shit.
All right, so now what is this, Snoop?
It's the Indigo. Help him out one time. It's my shit.
Stay here.
Hold
So
on.
the celebration is going to begin as Snoop Dogg with Jake Paul in under a minute knocks out Ben Askren here in Atlanta, here on Triller Fight Club. To the spoils go the victors, right? Hey Jake, how does that feel?
Champ, how that feel?
How does that feel?
It's been 4 months. I've been in training camp every day. I deserve that shit. This is the craziest moment of my life. I told y'all I was gonna do it in the first round. I told y'all I'm a real fighter. I don't know how many times I gotta prove myself, but this is for real. This is for Shadow. My security guard passed away 10 days ago.
Rest in peace, Shadow.
He told me I would knock him out in the first round. He said he had a vision, a dream. This has been the hardest 10 days of my life. I had to hold it together to keep this fight going. And I'm just honored to be here. You know, a couple years ago, my teachers were making fun of me in class, telling me I can't do nothing, telling me I wasn't smart. My schoolmates making fun of me. I used to landscape. I just had a dream and I chased it and I worked hard. And to think that I'm here standing next to these legends right here, it's unbelievable.
You doing legendary shit.
Congratulations on the win. Enjoy the victory. So long from Atlanta. Now we send it to Jake Paul victorious.
Hey, Dana White,
Ben Askren.
Dana White, where my money at? Dana White, where my money at? Where my money at?
Hey,
Dana White, where the money at? Dana White, where the money at?
if you need a job, me and Snoop are hired.